class. Now, today we're going to start with the very basics of Chinese language. How do we speak Chinese? And how do we say hello to someone in Chinese language? Now, first of all, I'd like to let you know that this is HSK 1 textbook. This is the very beginning of Chinese language learning, the absolute beginning. So, we're going to start with some very, very basic things. Now, as you can see, over here is the name of the chapter. This is Ni Hao, Ni Hao. That's it there. It means hello. Now let's take a look at this dialogue here. You can take a look at this picture. You can see two people, probably Chinese people, right? Saying hello to one another. Now, what words would they probably be saying here? Simply put, they're going to be saying ni hao in response to. That means hello, hello. Now let's read it together. Ni hao, ni hao. That's person A says ni hao. Now read after me. Let's go, don't be shy. Read after me. Ni hao. Say it. Ni hao. Ni hao. Very good. Now let's proceed. Now person B, which is this person over here, is saying ni hao also in response. Now that's tells us that the response to ni hao is also ni hao. So when someone says hello, you can respond by saying hello in response. Do you understand? Now when someone says ni hao, you have to say what in response? Ni hao also in response. That's it over here. You can see it. All right. Now, let's look at the meaning of this ni hao. Let's break it down. Why are we saying ni hao? What does that mean? Let's come here. You can see we have ni means you in Chinese. Say with me. Ni, ni, ni. That's you. Remember, I'm not saying ni. In Chinese language, you have to say exactly what I'm saying because you have to use the right tone. Let's go again. Ni. Very good. Now let's go to the next one. We have a word hao means good or fine. Hao. Say it with me. Hao. Together we have ni hao, which means hello. So that's the very first dialogue there. Let's move on to the next dialogue. Now the next dialogue we have ning hao. Ning hao. Now this is slightly different because ning hao is used in the polite sense. If you look at this picture now, you're going to see three people talking to one another. See this young man here, then this young woman here, then this presumably an older man, right? Someone in authority, maybe, right? So to greet someone in authority or someone who is older than you, that you have a formal relationship with, you have to use the polite version of ni hao, which is ning hao with the n, with this extra n here. You can see the extra n. That's ning hao. You can see the extra n here. We have an extra n over here, right? Ning with n at the end. Together we say what? Ning hao. Say with me. Ning hao. That is hello for a polite version of hello, right? The next one we have ni men hao. Ni men hao over here simply means hi or hello for plural, for multiple people, for more than one person. Now, let's take a look at this picture once more. So, what I presume is happening here is probably these two people are saying Ning Hao to this elderly man over here, right? They say Ning Hao. Probably this man is saying Ning Hao to this man, or this woman here is saying Ning Hao to this man here. And the man in response is saying hi to all of them. That's the both of them saying 你们好,你们好, how are you both doing? 你们好,你们好, how are you both doing? Right? That's it there. It both means hello, hello. Now, do not be confused because as you can see, we've already explained that 你好 means hello, 您好 also means hello, and over here, 你们好 also means hello. But what are the differences? Over here, we have 你好, the normal greeting for anyone. 你好,你好,你好, right? And over here we have 您好, the formal version for an elderly person or someone whom you do not have a ongoing serious relationship with, more like an informal relationship, right? So it's only if you have a very, very formal relationship like your boss or an elderly person or someone in authority, then you can use 您好, this polite version over here, right? So 你们 is what? For plural, multiple people. 你们好. All right, now let's go on. Over here, we have a very important word you need to know, which is how to say an apology, how to give an apology, right? You did something wrong, you want to say, I'm sorry, you're going to say, 对不起,对不起,对不起, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, right? That's 对不起. All right, we also have 没关系 over here. 没关系 meaning it's okay, it's fine. So if you look at it here, we have 对不起 to be sorry, and we have 没关系 meaning that's okay, it doesn't matter, right? So let's look at this girl. You see how she looks? She looks as if she's sorry for something. She did something wrong and she's covering her face. 对不起，对不起, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. 对不起, that's sorry. Then someone who's responding to that can say 没关系,没关系, meaning that's okay, it doesn't matter, right? Which is over here. Now let's go over the dialogues before we go to explain more in depthly some other things. So the first dialogue, let's read along with me. 你好,你好 is over here. Next one we have 您好, and we have 你们好. Over here we have 对不起,对不起, sorry. And we also have 没关系,没关系, it's okay, it's fine. All right, so that's it. That's the introductory dialogue. Now you have several words you can say. Hello, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao, right? Polite version, ning hao. To multiple people, ni men hao. You're sorry, 对不起. That's okay, that's fine. 没关系. Now let's move on to learn some words, not some words, but some letters in Chinese language. Now, this brings me to explain to you what we call initials and finals in Chinese language. As you can see this table over here, we have this part, which is the initials, and we have this part, which are the finals, right? So, as you can see, the initials are more like consonants in English language, like B, P, M, F, D, T. And we have the finals like are vowels or made up of vowels, right? I, U, E, E, R, E, I, E, U, E, I. Those are the finals, right? Now let's learn how to pronounce them because that's what's most important here, right? Now let's go. We have this B is pronounced bo, bo, and we have po, po, more, more, for, bo, for, more, for, the, t, n, l, g, k, h, g, chi, xi. Now read along with me. For, more, for. Say with me. Let's go. For, more, for. The, t, n, l, g, k, h, g, chi, xi. All right, very good. Now let's proceed to the next part. But before we proceed to the next part, know that this is just a video lesson. After the video, we also have the feedback class, which is a one-on-one class which we hold at here at this academy, right? So if you're interested in having a one-on-one class, you want me to be your personal teacher, you want feedback from what you're learning in these videos, just look at the comment section or look at the description. You're going to find my number there. Reach out to me, then we can continue holding the class one-on-one. So the one-on-one class works by having a part of the video session and also having a one-on-one class with me, your teacher, Wang Laoshi. So if you want that, just look at the description and message me. We can talk more about it then. All right, now let's proceed. Let's learn about the finals now. The finals, as I said, are more like consonants, right? Let's say it together. We have E, U, U, Er. Let's go. Don't be shy. Let's go. E, U, U, Er. A, Ya, Wa. A, Ya, Wa. O, Wo. O, Wo. Ye, Yue. Ye, Yue. I, Y. A, Wei. Ow, yow. So those are the finals there, right? So if you have any questions, as I said, you can message me. You find my number there. You can come to my DM on WhatsApp. Then you can schedule a one-on-one personal class with me, where I'm going to become your personal Chinese language teacher. And be rest assured, you're going to be able to speak Chinese perfectly. Now let's go on learning. We'll soon round up this short video class. Now, this is very important. These are called the tones of Chinese language, right? Now, these tones are the basic building blocks of every single Chinese language word or utterance. It all has to have a tone, right? Now, let's look at it. It says there are four basic tones in Chinese language. Respectively, we have the first tone, we have the second tone, the third tone, and the fourth tone. And all these tones make a difference in the meaning of the word. Isn't that wonderful? Like, let's look at the English sample now. We have the word like ma. In English, ma is like ma, like someone's mom, like a term or a word you can use to show respect. Good afternoon, ma. Good morning, ma. Thank you, ma. Right? That's the meaning of ma in English language. So ma can also mean mom, right? So in English, you say ma, 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 ma. It all means the same thing. You still just say ma as in someone's mom or to show respect, right? But in Chinese language, if you use those different tones, each tone you use confers a different meaning to the word. Let's look at a sample here. We have ma, the very first tone. We have ma. Here we have ma, ma. Here we have ma, ma. And here we have ma, ma. And as you can see below, each of these have its meaning. You can see over here, and here, and here. For ma means mother, ma means fibrous crops, ma means horse, and ma means to scold. Sample sentences we can say, "Well, ma yeah, I'm scolding you, or I'm cursing you. Ma, 你妈，带过来吧." Right? Ma, well, my ma, I want to buy fibrous crops. Ma, 我的妈很好. My mom is good, right? That's my mother. All right, so this is just the basic introduction to Chinese language. We still have a lot to cover. And as I said, if you want me to be a personal teacher, just reach out to me on WhatsApp. Let's schedule the one-on-one class. I'll tell you the price, and it's just definitely worth the price. Do not hesitate. If you want to take your Chinese language learning very serious, just enter my DM and we schedule the class. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you.